Hey everyone, I'm Evangeline right here at eTrailer. Today we have the WaterPORT Weekender Water Tank. This is going to be a pressurized tank with 8-gallon capacity. Great for if you, your friends, your family, you're going on this fun weekend trip and you want a portable pressurized system. Well, with just a quick connection and a turn of a valve, you can now have a shower. Here's how your adventure can go. You're getting ready for your trip. You're loading up your vehicle, you're putting things in the car. You can put your water tank in your truck bed or in your cargo area. You can also mount this on your roof if you have a platform rack or a roof rack crossbars. And when you fill this up, it just holds all that water, holds all that pressure. You can fill it up with a garden hose and you get to your campsite. With your nozzle, you don't just get a portable shower, you also get some different functions, whether it's spraying something off, whether it's washing dishes, whether it's washing off your muddy bike after a bike ride, or even creating a mist for your dog to play around in. As a tank, this is a potable water tank, meaning you can put drinking water in here. The inside is made of a food-grade material. The outside, it's built for adventure. So whether you're rock climbing or you're at a job site or you just have this out on top of your car, hit by all of the elements, you're fine. Now, compared to other regular water tanks that are designed to hold water and keep water safe, what makes WaterPORT extra special is the other things you can use with it. So let's say you're carrying a rooftop tent. With the underbar bracket, you can store the tank below it. You can put this on your hitch receiver. You can put this on your crossbars. You can put all kinds of things on your tank if needed. But on its own, it works great as well. The tank is designed to be outside. If you have this on your roof, when the sun hits it, it will actually warm up the tank, making the water inside a little bit more comfortable if you are to use it for a shower. And you have brass fittings throughout the tank too. Brass fittings aren't just there to be bright and shiny. It's important that if you've ever used, let's say, a plastic jug, that plastic tends to wear down over time. You turn it over, it starts leaking. Brass fittings are there so that even with a pressurized system, it won't leak because it's designed to hold up to a lot of use. You definitely don't want leaks with a pressurized system, so you do have a lot of safety measures here. So you have the opening, you have the first fitting, you have a nut, you have the second fitting, and then you have your valve. So this valve controls whether water goes through or water is stopped. You also have a quick connect end. I love quick connect things. You just pull, this is off, you just push on, it's connected. While I do talk about accessories in this video, the tank on its own is a full system. You have the tank, you have the connections, you have the hose and the nozzle. So the hose is quick connect on both ends. Attach the nozzle just like that. It's an ergonomic nozzle, really easy to use. Speaking of add-ons, there are add-ons where you can convert this into a kitchen area where it turns into more of a sink, or you can attach the nozzle up to use as a shower head. If you did need to set something up like that, this hose has a 16-foot extended reach. So if you have your tank mounted to your vehicle, since it is pretty heavy, it can weigh over 90 pounds fully filled up. Sometimes you have to spray far away. This can do that. While you might think that a pressurized water tank, straightforward, use it as a shower or as a way to wash dishes. But also, since it is a potable tank that can be filled with drinking water, oftentimes people use this as their drinking water tank. You fill it all up, you've got 8 gallons worth of water. You can put your jugs underneath and just use this as a regular spout to fill up your water before you go on your hikes, on your trips. When this is filled up with ice, when you open up the top valve, you can have fresh, cold drinking water whenever you need it. So there's many ways you can use your water tank. If you have a unique way that you're using yours or a unique setup where this fits in with your whole really cool adventure vehicle, I'd love to see it. Send us in a picture, send us your story, and maybe you can inspire some other people along the way. So you need to fill up your Weekender tank with water and pressurize it. Well, there's 3 ways you can go about it. You can use the garden hose, which fills it up with water and pressure at the same time, or you can fill it up top and then use a bike pump or an air compressor to add that pressure. Let's start with the garden hose. We do have a garden hose here on eTrailer property, and with this regular old hose end, we can use the included adapter. This just screws on to the end of the hose. Make sure that your valve is shut. Then turn your water on. On the tank side, we also have our valve over here. Make sure that's turned to shut, and then our quick connect end. Then you have the other hose with the quick connect ends that is included with your tank. One end goes onto the tank, the other end goes onto the garden hose. We're gonna turn the tank side open, and then we're gonna turn the hose side open. Water's now going through and filling up the tank. The pressure inside the tank should match the pressure of your household water supply. So it sounds like it's full. I don't hear it do anything. I'm gonna close the valve on the garden hose, close the valve on the water tank, and then I'm gonna disconnect it. Water will come out. Just a little bit over there. We'll now put that quick connect hose onto the tank again, but this time the other end goes onto our nozzle. Turn that valve on. Oh, there's pressure there. And that's how you fill up your tank. Based off of my experience, filling up your tank using the garden hose maintains pressure for a really good amount of time. But once you get closer to the end of your tank, you may lose out on pressure, especially if you're doing high pressure nozzle functions. So you can top off the pressure using a bike pump or your air compressor. First, start by undoing the cap on the valve right above your tank nozzle. This is a Schrader valve, so go use the appropriate nozzle on your bike pump. We're currently at 30 psi, which is a good spot to be. That is fresh from the garden hose. You can continue pressurizing, just do not exceed 40 psi, which in all honesty is a little difficult to do with just an old bike pump. So what happens if you overpressurize the system? Well, there is a safety release valve in the corner. I was actually able to hit that with the smaller WaterPORT tanks. You fill it up with pressure too much and it would just release the pressure, some water, some air, no big deal. Here on the larger Weekender, I used that bike pump until we got up to 50 psi, nothing, no reaction. So it's good to stay at the 40 psi because that is what the tank is rated for, but there are safety features there just in case you're not paying attention. Now me and my friend, we're just going on a quick little rock climbing trip afterward. Again, this tank right here seems a little overkill for the both of us. That's okay. They have the small Go spout, they have the day tank, they have the Overlander. The Weekender is definitely going to be their larger tank for those bigger trips. So if you're curious about any of those tanks, you can check out my reviews of them right here at eTrailer. My personal favorite is the day tank because very similar construction to the Weekender, same nozzle, same hose, same pressurizing system, just a lot smaller and it can fit in my back seat. So hopefully you can find the tank that fits you and your own unique adventures. But today, what we saw was a look at the WaterPORT Weekender tank, pressurized with up to 8 gallons of water right here at etrailer.com. My name is Evangeline. I hope you enjoyed this journey.